This has not been the year that the Philadelphia Phillies were expecting. It has not been the year that Bryce Harper was expecting. Neither has lived up to the hype or the expectation thus far. As an example, as a team, you do not go out and add a collection of all-stars, including Harper at $330 million, just so you can be part of the wild card race in August. That's not what you do. If you're going to add that kind of talent, that kind of money, you do it to win divisions and to stack rings. But for any number of reasons, it has not worked out that way. Not so far. Not for the Phils and not for Harper. This entire season has been one step forward, two steps back. They're just not getting it done. They're not getting it done. He's not getting it done. They're not. He's not. In fact, winning the first two games of this series against the Cubs was one of the rare times that they've actually won back-to-back games this year against a team over 500. They just have not been able to string together wins against good teams. So last night was no shock. They had a chance to sweep Chicago, and then they promptly fall behind 5-0. Through 5 innings, Yu Darvish was dealing for the Cubs. Philadelphia could not get anything going. It makes sense. Again, for some reason, the Phillies this season, they just can't have nice things. They can win 2 games in a row against the Cubs, but then they're looking at losing Jake Arrieta for the season. Even the power of the sweet baby blue throwback unis were not enough to get Philadelphia's bats going, or bringing back old man Charlie Manuel. Now, they did add a run. They made it 5-1 in the bottom of the 8th. Then they pushed across a couple of more in the 9th to make it look a little better than it actually was. And then Bryce Harper came to the plate with the bases juiced. He fouls off the first 2 pitches. He takes a couple of balls. He fouls off another pitch. And then this. Walk-off grand slam, win the game, sweep the series, one back in the wild card chase. Thanks for coming. And again, if we're being real, that was freaking electric. That's what they brought him there to do. That's why they're paying him over $300 million for moments like that. Did you hear John Kruk? Kruk is a dude who could really swing it. Kruk is a dude who did it in Philadelphia. Even Kruk lost his mind. Quote, "Oh my God."
Oh my God.
Dude sounded like you just saw a UFO. Or Randy Johnson. Or somebody told Kruk to take down his glorious, greasy mullet back in the day. Cut that thing, John. Oh my God. Like, I don't know if the baseballs are juiced or not. I don't even care. That was a bomb. An absolute moonshot. I wasn't sure if that was going to come down. The stats on that thing do not tell the entire story. In fact, if ever you've been wondering if the numbers lie, this is a time where the numbers lie. Because the numbers were 113 mph exit velo, 40-degree launch angle, 413 feet. I mean, 413 feet. Are you kidding me? If I told you somebody hit a ball 413 feet, that would sound pretty nice, but nothing to get worked up about. The only reason that ball went 413 feet was because the second deck of the stadium stopped it from going 1,000 feet. Harper has not had the season that he would have liked, but there are few people on this planet who can tie into a ball the way he did. Man, that was smoked. And the only thing faster than the ball leaving the yard was Harper's trip around the bases. He took off like it was going to be an inside-the-park job instead of one that could have gone 1,000 feet. He took off like somebody had put $330 million on home plate for him. He nearly caught up to Rhys Hoskins, who was ahead of him on the bases. That was sick. Wow. You know what that was? That was needed. Not just for the Phillies, not just for Harper, but for baseball. Because Bryce Harper is on that short list of guys in baseball who can give you that kind of electricity. That's why he's a superstar, even when he's not putting up superstar numbers. That was sick. Wow.
That was sick. Wow.
He needs more of that. The Phillies need more of that. Baseball needs more of that. Everyone needs more of that, except for the Cubs, who, while looking at being swept, still could not make a 5-run lead stand up. Man, handle your bully, Joe Madden. Go sacrifice a goat or do whatever it is you do that allegedly makes you Joe Madden. Because what you did right there ain't going to cut it. Boy, they needed that. Bryce needed that. Phillies needed that. Everybody needed that except for the Cubs.